Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be closing out my June budget and let's get started. Before we finished off, we will be closing out our weekly check-in, which is for the last week of June, which is on the 28th to the 30th. So let's turn here and we are going to write down our categories in, which will be groceries, household, dine out, allowance, and also unbudgeted. So for our total section here also, we are going to write down our groceries, household, dine out, allowance, and unbudgeted. Okay, so for our groceries, right, which would be over here, which is only $10 for 7-Eleven. Oops. Okay, so $10, and the week before we have a $10 remaining, so we have a remaining of $0. Okay, for household, which would be the yellow stickers, we don't have any household transactions, so household would be $0, and we have $0 remaining on the previous week. For dine out, we have one over here, which is Old Chunky. I'm not sure if you guys can see. Okay, so dine out would be $10, and the week before we have $0 $10 remaining, so we should have $0. For allowance, we don't have any, so we have spent $0, and as from the previous week, we already have $0 remaining. So unbudgeted, which would be the red color stickers, and as you guys can see, we don't have any unbudgeted, so we also don't budget anything for unbudgeted. And as you guys can see already, right, we do our week 1 to week 4 check-in really off camera because it's a busy week, so yeah. And for the total section, since we have a week 5, so we are going to do a total section. So for groceries, as you guys can see, all of the what is it called, all our categories, we have $0 remaining, so we spend the total $100 in our groceries, so we have $0 remaining. Household, we spend all the $50, so household also $0. Dine out, we spend a total of also $50, and we have $0 remaining. Allowance, also we spend our $100, and we have $0 remaining. So unbudgeted, we don't have any unbudgeted, and we don't budget anything for unbudgeted. So right now we are going to just close off our June budget right here. So okay, so for my husband's income, he is expecting his actual amount is $1,258.49, and for my income I get $188.58, and for our variable income would be $444.34, and we are going to add them all up, which would be a total of $1,891.41, and we are going to see how much we have extra over here, which would be, for my husband, would be he got an extra of $42.99. For me, we are under by $16.42. For our variable would be, we are over by $101.86. So we are over by $128.43, which means we have an extra of $128.43 in our income. Yeah, so now we are going to our variable expenses, and as you guys know, for our variable expenses, right, all our cash envelopes, we have $0 left. So we spend all on our groceries, we spend all on our household, we spend all of our dine out money, and also my allowance. And for my husband's allowance, right, I gave him his $150 already. So yeah, and for kids, which would be in the other stickers right here, we have one is $2, and then we have another one here which is $6, and another one here which would be $2. So we spend the total $10. For Grab or Gojek, which is also the other stickers right here, so we have one which is $7.30, and we have $8.30, we have another $8.30, we have $8.30 also, we have $11.20, $10, $16.60, and that's all. So we spend a total of $70, and we budgeted $160, so we should have a remaining, we are over under by $90. And for 01, we paid our $27.80. So we paid $27.80. And for unbudgeted, we don't have anything for unbudgeted. So yeah, and we are going to add up all our actual amount, which would be a total of $557.80, and we are under by $90. So now for our potential our actual debt payment, as usual, we still don't pay anything for debt, and our actual savings would be what we get from what is our I'm too tired, that's why. So for our total actual savings, right, we take our income minus off our actual variable expenses, and then we minusing off our fixed expenses, and we get our actual savings would be $228.96, and this amount is not what we save, our actual savings, but it for this amount, we minus off what we spend from our variable income, and the balance of it will go to our July rollover, like what you've seen in our July budget. So yeah, and now we are going to be closing off our sinking funds page, and as you guys can see, we have a few transactions over here, and I will just like add up and write down what we took out the money. Why am I like can't talk? So okay, so what I'm going to do right now is we are going to take we are going I am going to add up add up the amounts that I use in our transaction log. No, what I'm trying to say is that I'm going to I'm going to write down what we use in our sinking funds. And yeah, so the first one, we have Hari Raya. So Hari Raya, we use $150. So $150. For house, we have a few transactions, which is 54 plus 20 plus 10. So for house, which is $84. Next would be toys or entertainment, which is 5 plus 4. For toys entertainment would be $9. Next is crafts or planning. We have a few, which is 55 plus 4 plus 50, which is $109. And the next one would be milk powder, which is $46. And last but not least, which is medical, which is $8. So now I can start to do my closing out my sinking funds. So for gifts or birthdays, we begin with 172, we add up 10, we never took out anything, so we should have a remaining of $182. For medical or dental, we begin with 20, we add 10, and we we use $8, so we should have a remaining of $22. For toys or entertainment, we begin with 20, we add 10, we minus 9, so we should have a remaining of $21. For my son, we begin with 39, we add 5, and we never took out anything, so he should have a remaining of $44. For clothes, we begin with 29, we add 10, we never took out any, so we should have a remaining of $39. For crafts or planning, we begin with 112, we add 50, then we minus 109, so we should have a remaining of $53. For beauty, we have 107, we never took out any, and we never add any, so we should have a remaining of $107. For house, we begin with 44, we add 50, and then we minus of 84, we should have a remaining of $10. For pampers, we begin 24, we add 20, we never took out any, so we should have a remaining of $44. For milk powder, we begin with 46, we add nothing, we minus off the 46, so we should have a remaining of $0. For Hari Raya, we begin with 566, we add 50, we minus 150, so we should have a remaining of $466. For vacation, we begin with 160, never add any, never took out any, so we have a remaining of $160. For short trips, we begin with 200, we never took out any, and we have a remaining of $200 also. For electronics, we begin with 283.90, we add 100, we never took out any, so we are ending with $383.90. For back to school, we begin with 50, we add 10, we never took out any, so we are remaining with $60. For snack meal, we begin with 35, we add 35, we never took out any, so we have a remaining of $70. And right now we are going to add up what we took out, so that would be a total of $406 that we used, and I am going to add up our ending balance, so that we have a total of $1,861.90, and this ending balance is what we are beginning with in the month of July. So yeah, and this is how our June budget results looks like, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.